Have you ever started a game of Transport Fever 2 and wished you could have selected the town names? Well, you can, and I'll show you how.
Hello, I'm Corsair Hugo, and I'm getting ready to start a new free game of Transportation Fever 2 on PC. In the setup for this game, I wanted the ability to use certain town names, but more specifically, I wanted to define which name was assigned to which town. The first step is to determine the game settings you will be using, including the map seed. The settings I am using and why I'm using them are in a separate video. That video will be linked below. Next, determine the town names you want to use.
At the end of this video, I will go over the town names I am using and why their position on the map was important to me. You, of course, are free to name the towns whatever you want and configure them however you choose.
Okay, moving on to discuss the town name files. In Steam, go to your library tab, find Transport Fever 2 in the list, and right-click on it. Go over to Manage, Browse Local Files, and click on that. A Windows Explorer window should open. In the directory you should be looking at would be something along the lines of Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Transport Fever 2. This may vary slightly depending upon where you have your game installed. From there, navigate through the following folders: Res, that's RES, Configure, File Names 2. There you will find folders that correspond to the choices available in the advanced game settings for town names. Navigate to the appropriate folder. In my case, I used English, so I open that and then open the next subfolder. For me, it was called EN. Inside there should be three files: persons, streets, and towns, each with the .lua extension. Those are the files that include the names you will find in the game. I suggest you back these files up. At a minimum, I would copy the towns file and paste it, copy into your folder, and that way you would have a backup in case you mess it up somehow. That way you can recover from it. I would even go as far as to rename the copy to towns-original, so in the future there's no question as to what file contains the original data. Now, to edit the towns file, right-click on it and open with Notepad. Do not change the first two or the last two lines of the file. All the lines between the top two and the bottom two are for the town names, and they must be in the format of tab, double quotation mark, town name, ending double quotation, and a comma. Edit the first town name to be 1, the second to be 2, and so on for as many towns as you plan on including. My game only has 8 towns. After that, you will need to eliminate the extraneous town name lines, leaving only the number of town lines equal to the number of towns in your map. Don't forget to save your work. Okay, so now we go back into Transport Fever 2 and check the settings are all still the same. Might be necessary to re-enter the seed map name if you exited the game. After you completed verifying the settings, start the game, but this is only a trial to see how the town names appear. Write down and record the existing town names and what you want them to be. Then go back to the towns file in Notepad and replace the number with the desired names and save the file. Now go back into Transportation Fever 2. If you're still in the game, quit, back to the main menu, check the settings including the map seed name, and click Start. When the game loads, hit the space bar to pause the game and check that the town names are as you wanted them. Save the game and you're ready to start playing.
Okay, so that does it for the basic instructions. Now what you all have been waiting for is for time for me to ramble on about how I named my towns, why I named them the way I did, and hopefully give you some ideas that you may use.
For my game, I was looking for a way to help identify by name where the town was on the map.
In my previous play of this game, it came up often enough where I would see a town name, and it would take me a second or two at least to remember where it was at. I was hoping with some kind of naming convention this could become a little bit more easy to remember, or at least memory triggering. Okay, so the map format I'm using has a ratio of 1 to 2, which means it's primarily north to south. So I figured if I kept my town names alphabetically, going from top to bottom, then that would help identify, at least mentally, where the towns were, and I could use the alphabet as a sort of scale for the latitude.
As a second point of reference, I selected English town names that fit alphabetically the latitude scale and with some degree of relevance to actual north to south correlation. Therefore, we have Carlisle, Glossop, Huddersfield, Liverpool, Nottingham, Shrewsbury, Woking, and Yeovil. Forgive me if I missed some more obvious town names, but the only map I had available at the time was for football, soccer, teams of England.
Thanks for watching this video to the end. Please give a like and subscribe. If you want to see more Transport Fever 2 content from me, please leave a message in the comments below. All right, well, thank you for watching and have a good day.